Welcome back. It's your boy, Hustle Simmons, aka Young Hirsch, aka Hunter Hirsch, aka your baby mama's favorite baby daddy. This is episode 12. That's right, people. We are here, episode 12. If your first time tapping in, make sure you hit that like, share, comment, subscribe button. If it's not, welcome back. Thank you for joining us again. Let's get right into it. The Diddy trial has started, and I am already placing my bids in, my prize pick, my over and under. It's looking bad for Diddy already. It's looking bad for Diddy already on a plethora of reasons. Excuse me. It's looking so bad for Diddy. I'm already calling the play now. The first witness they brought up is Cassie. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I was under the impression that Cassie was out of the way in this case. I was under the impression that Cassie was no longer a factor. I was under the impression that Cassie was done. I thought the check for $30 million. I thought that $30 million check meant we was done hearing from Miss Ventura. But no, Cassie was the prosecutor's first witness. Now, no, I'm sorry. Was it? Yeah, I think she was. Or one of the first witnesses, I'll say that. I don't know if it was the numerical first. But I will say, I already see the play. For sure. Even though even though we've seen this already, because what we're about to see is if Woody would have did what he was brought on to do in the YSL, Rico, we finna see how it really play out. We finna see the difference between a state Rico and a fed Rico. And your boy is looking bad. I can tell by the things that they bringing to the forefront first as evidence. Off back, she did a definite. Cassie definitely has immunity. Cassie definitely has immunity because a lot of this trial is going to be incriminating Cassie in a lot of it. A lot of the evidence that the defense team is going to try to levy is going to be the fact that she was coerced, she was forced, she was scared, she was being abused. All of these things. Diddy team doesn't necessarily have to prove that he's innocent. Diddy team has to prove that the things that they saying he's guilty of, he's not really guilty of. Diddy doesn't have to, just like one of Diddy lawyers said, if we was here trying Diddy as an abusive man, or this was a domestic violence case, or if this was a thing of a case about violence itself, then he'd be cooked. But they leaning on Diddy is a man who doesn't like to be told no. Diddy is a man that does not hear no. Diddy is a man with a short fuse and a bad temper. Excuse me. Diddy is just, a guy that's fully engulfed in the total spectrum of the swinger lifestyle. Like, their defense was so simple and to the point, it almost had me like, huh? I mean, think about it, bro. They came and they was straight like, we ain't saying he a little freaky. We ain't saying that he don't live an unorthodox, out-the-box lifestyle in his love life. We not even saying that he might not have got angry and been drunk, high, and maybe got ultra physical. And see, this is just like, these are opening statement pre-claims because they know what's going to be presented. They know the stories and the encounters that are going to be presented. So let's go ahead and get out in front of that. Let me go and let y'all know I'm not saying that he did not do a high percentage of what y'all about to hear he did. What I'm saying is, and I'm speaking as the attorney, what I'm saying is he may have did 99.9% of that. But the reason 100% of that is 0% of what y'all talk about when it comes to the sex trafficking and all that type stuff. I'll say this. The government is real funny about how they will take something normal, change the stature of it, throw it in there in some kind of like new case number or whatever, and now all of a sudden it's a federal crime worthy of a RICO investigation, indictment, warrant, and arrest. And I just find it hard to believe that we the only ones flying out to try it out. That whole getting flued out thing, that's crazy how. I remember a couple years ago when getting flew out was like a thing that was like that was on the bad B starter kit. Like if you was a bad one, you solidified your badness when you got flew out via, Instagram, social media, via somebody seeing enough pictures, videos, stories, reels of you and your homies doing what y'all do, how y'all do it, and you knew you was a bad one when he was like, you know what? I need your information. I'm finna book a flight. I'm finna fly you out. That's how they knew if they was a bad one back in the day. Not too long ago. How scary is that to be any person, black, white, yellow, green, a man in a position of any power? I'm definitely not flying nobody out, baby. I would never do that. You see what's going on? No, never. I would never. Shout out to Nunu. She said, I ain't flying. You right. I'm married. Of course I ain't flying nobody out. Duh. Fly her out. Fly us out. But imagine that being something that's punishable by the ultimate. That's right up. Sex trafficking. That's the worst. That's what they give pimps. That's what made pimping like, That's what killed the game of pimping right there. Sex trafficking? Because there's so much stuff that goes into that. You dang, they got kidnapping. You're gonna have some type of physical. It's so many different laws that are broken before we even get to getting you cross state line. But imagine if someone on the cool level, we just kicking it. I like you, you like me level, for real. Imagine on Mad Day, she got the Texas, the confirmation number, the itinerary, the Texas and everything just to, play Let's Make a Deal with your life, your freedom, your career, your name. Because a lot of people I ain't gonna get too off. I'm just gonna say, oh, this is my cousin. Oh my. Oh my bad. I thought you was. I couldn't see you. You were such a small little. Shout out to TikTok too. Shout out, yeah. Oh yeah. What's the topic? Damn, my bad. Listen, I almost went off. I'm glad I ain't go crazy on you. I thought you was just talking crazy. No, the topic is this, cousin. The topic is Diddy. The Diddy case. Is he cooked? We know he cooked. But I'm listening to the evidence, and I don't feel like he did nothing. What did he do? What did he do that everybody else not doing? Let's go keep it clean. What did Diddy do? What did he do? Nothing. Who ain't flying him out? Yeah, he definitely done. He's done, but that's what I was saying. Only reason he's done because they can write the book. You can't beat who write the book. Honestly, I think when Diddy did the whole trying to sue the liquor company thing, he was done then, honestly. He was messed up then. It was over before him then. You can't bite the hand that feeds you. Diddy bit or tried to. if you notice, every time one of our like prominent people try to do something just unheard of, Bill Cosby tried to buy what was it, NBC or CBS? Boom, then we got the Bill Cosby case. Michael Jackson was trying to buy he already had bought the Beatles and catalog and all kind of, he had already did too much. Now he want to buy the whole label. Michael Jackson was trying to buy Sony. Boom. Whitney Houston was finna get her royalties and rights back to all her music. Now, how you drown in the bathtub? That's crazy. How much water in the, anyway. Who else? Shannon Sharp was just negotiating $100 million. $100 million. Now he just boom. And the thing, Chris Brown, every time his either album supposed to come out, about to come out, or his contract finna be over with, it'd be a wild little. This is just what they do. And the thing so crazy is, for the ones who even play it clean and keep it kind of safe, they'll change the whole rule book. Since when? Because you know how they so diabolical, they'll take something that's player and make it diabolical. So I send you a flight. You got the car service, the suite ready. I got the next 3 days planned out for you to have the time of your life. And if we just so happen to get it cracking, you telling me that's a crime? And the only way it's not a crime is either if you go the sucker route and no buns, no fun, or you can prove that y'all getting it cracking was never even part of the whole ordeal. Now I'm gonna do that when everything about this, even if that wasn't on your mind, everything about this say that's your intention. Where she stayed. If she ain't at like a Holiday Inn, nothing with Inn on the back, like Holiday Inn, such and such, Express Inn, like you go W, you do anything like that, you go W or better. Oh yeah, you know what he was trying to do with that room. You first of all, you flew her. I mean, I don't even think you can't even finesse the coach flight. Anything other than Frontier, if you flew anything other than Frontier, because Frontier, you really don't even care if she make it or not. Let's just keep it clean. You put on Frontier, you don't care if she make it or not. You already got something set up if she don't come through if you put on Frontier. That's the only way that you're going to be able to get out of buying the plane ticket. It's diabolical to me that these people can just make up a new statute, a new rule, and now you cook. But then my thing is like, do we go through everybody's background and see who flying? Because everybody got to fly somebody out if you're always on the move, right? And I think that's really the main thing that they got Diddy on. I don't think they got Diddy on too much of, because the witness they had, I'm sorry, I got stuff, I was reading comments. The witness they had, G, was the male escort dude. One of the male escorts. His testimony was he was reached out to by a friend of them. They had a mutual friend. Boom. But his whole thing was his first encounter upon arrival was with Cassie. Cassie was the one that came to the door. Cassie was the one that gave him the money. Cassie was the one that gave him the play. Cassie was the one that gave him the rundown. He ain't say nothing about Diddy till he said he got to the room and saw Cuz sitting in the corner looking like he about to rob the liquor store, bandana around his face, hat on his head. And he said he was over there doing what he was doing, giving instructions. Now, the thing that stuck out to me, like probably a lot of us, was when he said all he wanted to do was watch them rub baby oil on each other. And right then I said, there go that baby oil. Because, allegedly the baby oil had some, it was a special type of baby oil. Like, you just can't go to the store and buy this type of baby oil. It was infused. I think they were saying allegedly now, with the same thing that's in the they are the roofies. And ecstasy content. And to me, that part, it depends on if that baby oil come back regular. If that's regular baby oil, y'all was just in the vibe, cool. If you had a tray of different, the pill roulette game, shout out to my homie that told me about that, you know what I'm saying? If you had that and this was like an option and they ain't here option, they're doing this knowingly, then no. Like my partner just said, is it illegal? I might title that video this clip that. Is it illegal to be freaky? No, it's not illegal to be freaky, but it is illegal to trick me into being pill roulette. That's what it's called. Yeah, see my boy. Yeah, pill roulette. And what that is, I don't even know. I can't even Google it. I can't say it. We on TikTok. They'll probably get me up out of here. Yo, shout out to TikTok, because TikTok will get us out of here. But no, it's not illegal to be experimentative, to be freaky. It's not experimentative. It's not illegal to get off how you get off. It is illegal to get off how you get off, and I don't know that we getting off on this, though. Like, if that baby oil was corrupted, if it was compromised, then Diddy did wrong. And it kind of giving me, it was like, you know what I'm saying, roofie-ish of you to say that's all you want. So you just gave this man $4,000 because he thought he was coming to get $200. You gave cuz $4,000 to come in here and just rub baby oil, huh? Come on. These sunglasses, my boy said these glasses, chat. Hey, my partner said that the sunglasses I got on are freaky. That's crazy. But let me know. Is Diddy out of pocket for that? You can't go to me, no. No. Free Diddy, bro. It's because it's starting to sound shaky. It's starting to sound shaky. And at first I thought that his defense was kind of sloppy. I thought it was kind of weak. But honestly, blame it on the alcohol and the liquor and the drugs. Because that's really what it was, man. That man was having drug-induced grown folks parties. And even if you didn't know what was going on upon arrival, at some point, whose fault is it if you don't let yourself get too blissed? You done took too many of them little vitamins on the tray. See, now, this is what happens. See, this is when you be losing yourself in the moment, like Eminem said. Don't lose yourself in the moment, see, because you trying to be cool. So you around there, you hitting they pass it around, you ain't even asking what it is no more. You just hitting it. You just hitting stuff. You feel me? You around here, you don't know what's in the bottle. You just take it, they pass the shots around, you throwing them back. They pass the tray around, you look at it, you find you a pretty one. It's over. That's not Diddy's fault. If you done did all this and then you too blizzard to even know, folks done start getting naked around here, man. These folks starting to get naked, man. You in the party and folks just starting to just clothes just start, more people appear, clothes start to disappear. Y'all can't blame Diddy. Because either you were so intoxicated that either you got curious or you just was chilling too hard. Pause, though. Imagine chilling too hard in the party. Imagine chilling too hard. Free Diddy. That's all I'm going to say, man. I don't think Diddy... Now, if we were trying Diddy on his ethics, his morals, if we was trying Diddy on the physical, like abusive side. But as far as y'all trying to pin the whole sex trafficking thing on them and all that, no. I done been to a lot of kickbacks, a lot of parties, a lot of clubs, and I ain't never been nowhere and got so wrapped up in how lit it was and so high, so drunk, whatever, that if they was to start getting naked in here, I just don't, like, I wouldn't do what the sober me would do. I ain't even looking for who I came with. I'll holler at cuz tomorrow. Cause we gonna have to get down. You took me to that kind of party. So have fun tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Cause you out of pocket. That's first. But I'm out of there. Especially if I'm out of there. Ain't no especially. I'm just out of there. Cause y'all ain't finna clip me up. I'm out of there. Free Diddy. I think he coming home. I think it's gonna be a simple defense that they're gonna come with. I think the fact that Cassie has immunity, a lot of this is going to be put on her because she can't be tried anyway. But it's going to be enough put on her and then the workers and the escorts and all that to where she's going to, basically, you're going to see a lot of these things were done with her either being the orchestrator, or a equal partner in it, or a lot of times like at her request. And that is going to be enough to get him off on what they saying it was him. It was him. That's all they need. They don't need to prove that he didn't do it. He just need to prove that he wasn't the main one. Like, he wasn't the orchestrator. Like, if that was her job as his old lady to keep him satisfied in that manner, and she knew what made him happy, at that point, you're taking this upon yourself. So Diddy couldn't have been the one. He gave you a task, and you made it happen. But let me know what y'all think, man. I don't want to stay because this only like what, day 3? I seen a picture of Diddy though. My man stressing. Y'all think Diddy coming home, or is it over for Diddy? I don't think we're gonna be looking at Cassie the same after this case. I did hear that at one point when the male escort dude was telling his side of his story, I think the husband and the kids got up out of there. I think Diddy kids and them got up out of there too, the younger ones. And this is a question for the fellas in the chat. If your female, let's say you and your girl was going through a situation like something similar. Let's say Cassie was your old lady. You know, they gonna tell you certain stuff, but they're gonna tell you everything. You sitting in the courtroom and you hear both teams reading off scripts and transcripts of what happened at these parties and each event, detailing them detail by detail, who did what, who asked for what, who looked uncomfortable doing this, who was the one like cheering this on and all of this, like, because like I say, whatever she told Buddy, we know as men, she ain't tell him everything. Could you as the husband, or how do you as the husband sit there and but support your wife? You're there for the mental, emotional, and all that support. But you sitting there listening to that she was like all her smut tales. Like I'm talking about the stuff that right after you tell yourself I'm taking this to the grave. Like, I'm talking about the stuff that you do, and right before you do it or did it, you knew this about to be lit because it got to be lit because I can't tell no. This gonna be between me and whoever here. I'm talking about those stories that you swore to never tell a soul. And now they up there reading word for word. And if Diddy like me, well, he did it. Well, Diddy ain't nothing like me. I ain't nothing like Diddy. But me, I'll be putting all kind of extras on it or being super detailed. Like, we ain't gonna just tell my side. Cause they already, I think we done speculated the worst when it comes to Diddy. Even though we thought she might have been, somewhat of, a little wild, a little young, very manipulated. Cassie, for the most part, we always kind of all Cassie and kind of felt, that's like the victim role. Sad. We felt we empathize with Cassie. This case is going to switch that whole viewpoint. I guarantee you. But she out the way. She off the scene. She got the money. 30 million. New husband. New kids. As a husband, how do you sit there through that, though? Do you sit there through that? Would you look at your wife the same after this, though? You know the infamous body count question that we be asking, or some of us be asking, or we used to ask, or however. Hold on. This is going to be the first time, maybe in history, that a man will know the closest to the accurate number of the body count ever. And I think it's going to be so many stories and so much that come out. I just pray that they already started like premarital counseling or something, because I don't see me being able to sit there. He ain't know everything, though. Shout out to Marissa. He knew, and maybe he found out recently. Like maybe the counselor, because that would be wise counseling to me to go and tell her, hey, y'all need to have a judgment-free zone, and y'all need to talk. And you need to let her know whatever you need to let her know, and you need to let him know whatever you need to let him know. We're going to start from scratch. Listen, but you got to tell me first. I cannot be sitting in there, in that courtroom, and I'm trying my best for day 26. Shout out to day 26, too. That was crazy. And y'all go deeper into detail. And it's just getting wilder and wilder. Because you got to think that the activities and the things that, the limits were getting pushed more and more. Day for day. You got to know. You got to know that every time they did this, whether it be with a new person for that excitement, which is a dopamine hit all within itself, or you a reoccurring yearner. And now y'all getting more, each encounter is more comfortable, so now we're going a little bit further. And you mix a couple of the olds with a couple of the new ones, well, now we just all in here, we are family in here now. Hold on, y'all. What time be ready? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. What time is it now? Like 2? 2. Okay, my bad. My bad. But yeah. Could you? I mean, you a husband, so not only did you morally vow under God, swear. This is the part of them vows that y'all that they don't tell you about. This is that part that you don't even plan for. But you signed up. This your wife. That account with them 30 M's got your name on it too now. You thought you were just gonna get the 30 million and just get, so you thought you were just gonna inherit Cassie directly from Diddy. Double back by 5-6 years later, 2 kids and a marriage later, double back. Now this your wife, and you was gonna hit him with the he was gonna hit you with 3 times as much money as you asked for, and it was gonna be just be sweet like that, huh? Nah. I just hope that they had a chance to talk about it go through counseling about it. I hope they took this year to go through some counseling, exercise some demons, and he prepared for what I feel like he about to hear. I don't know. I had to show me the calendar, man. I pick my days. I don't think I'm going to all of them. I don't think I'm going to. I don't know if I can go to all of them. I don't know if I'm built like all of them. I ain't built like all of them. But let me know though. And who knows? He was in the entertainment industry as well. I think he was like a trainer or something. So I mean, I'm pretty sure he done seen some stuff, heard some stuff, been a part of some stuff, been invited to some stuff, partook in some stuff. So hey, who knows? All I'm saying is, what would you do though? Me, I don't know. I can't take it. Anyway, but yeah, leave that comment in the chat. Couple more topics real quick though. For real. The new Pope. They say we have, well, not we. They have a new Pope and he's black. Have y'all seen him? What do y'all think about it? Let's sip my lemonade on that. The new Pope is black, people. What do y'all think about it? I'm trying to give y'all a second to say something before I say what I got to say. Okay, I'll take it too long. Listen, shout out to the new Pope. Shout out to the Catholic people and all that. But I ain't gonna lie though. Black people, we be too thirsty though. For real, we be too thirsty, bro. We be too thirsty. Like we'll hop on anything. Pause. We'll hop on anything and just take credit. Niggas that ain't even, I know folks that ain't even Catholic talking about it. And what they got to do with you for? You a whole Baptist, Presbyterian. No, I think that's Presbyterian. I don't know. You a whole Baptist, man. Methodist. You non-denomination. Non-denomination. What you happy about? What you happy that they got a black pope for? Black folks, we take credit and praise and dance about everything, man. And shout out to Gia. That's what I'm finna say. Before y'all start dancing and that's what I'm here for. That's what I realized that my channel, my content, all that, it's here. That's what I'm here for. So y'all, I appreciate y'all being with me on this journey while I find a way to, cultivate some of these stories and topics to y'all, because I'm the ghetto newscaster, broadcaster. I'm the ghetto newsman. I see that now. Because I hear what y'all hear, I see what y'all see, but I just want to go see what they talking about, though. That's all I be wanting to see. Because when I heard that, hold on, she'll be alive. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay, she would be. Okay, that's perfect. Boom. Because a lot of us be seeing stuff, hearing stuff, and we don't do no research. And I think next week I'm going to start bringing people up. And for the people that's checking us out on our home station, Nationwide Sound Radio, y'all bear with us. Because I know y'all be like, what be going on? I be talking because we got the chat. We got a couple of chats going. You know what I mean? And I would love for y'all to come join us. Because we be on YouTube Live, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. We everywhere. We be live streaming while we record. But we got to get it together. And stop being so easily enthused. Did y'all even go Google? Cuz let me show y'all something. And shout out to Gia who said it. They saying he black because his mom is of Creole descent. Dig that. Now wait, hold on. Now see, that's the funny part. They'll show y'all this. Look. Are we ready for a black pope? This ain't him, man. This is not him, man. This is not him, man. This is Cub. This is him. And shout out to him, man. But I'm still tripping that y'all still ain't got it. When we got Barack, shout out to Barack. You know what I mean? Barack looked like he could have went for another race if he wanted to play that card. You feel me? But think about everybody they put up on that pedestal. They be black, but you always got to be like one of their parents black to justify. Because when we see him, we be like, he ain't black. They be like, oh yeah, his mama black. Oh, his daddy black. You know what I'm saying? His daddy black, mama white. And it's funny though, because they saying his mother is of Creole descent. But I always heard what your daddy is what you is. See how we move the goalpost? You know how many people we done validated were black people because they daddy black? But then we get the black pope guy, which I ain't even sure. And they say his mom is of Creole descent. Newsflash, Creole don't mean black. We all know that, right? Creole does not mean black. Y'all know that, right? Anybody can be Creole. Any race, ethnicity can be Creole. You can be Asian and have a Creole, you know what I'm saying, be of Creole descent. But shout out to them, man. Let me know what y'all think. The new pope being black I don't go. I salute to them, but I don't go to Catholic. I'm not Catholic, so. And he don't really look that black for y'all to be that excited. You feel me? But I mean, let me know. Are y'all happy? I need somebody in the chat that's Catholic and black. Does it matter to you? Because, I mean, for it to be 2025 and black people still out here looking for the first. Get over it, fam. Get over it. Like who cares, fam? Y'all gonna convert? Are we gonna see an influx of African Americans in the Catholic Church now? And don't just Google that. Google everything. That's all I'm saying. Leave that alone for the. You know what I'm saying? What else we got? We talked about this. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, we did leave off. Well, I'll talk about that later. What we got? Oh, I did forget a couple things they brought up in the Diddy trial. Couple things they brought up was the Michael B. Jordan situation. We're gonna talk more on that next episode, and the Kid Cudi car explosion allegations. Thank you. Bobby Boucher was definitely Creole. His daddy was too. You feel me? A lot in the Kim Porter boyfriend situation. So tune in next episode for that. I ain't gonna stay on Diddy for the whole hour. Yeah. Black people, we just gotta stop being so thirsty. That's all, man. The Pope, if he black, it don't matter. Especially if you ain't Catholic. That's all I'm trying to tell you. That if you ain't even Catholic, what are we even talking about? Are you finna convert? I don't think that the music will keep a lot of y'all in there. I don't even do the Catholic Church. I don't even think they got a drummer. I think Catholic Church be all organs and vocal. Pipe organs at that too. Like the pipe, yeah. Stained glass windows, no drummer. I don't think it's no tambourines. And I don't know how black people, digest their church music without tambourines and drums. So, hey, but shout out to the Catholic people. Shout out to Cuz, you know what I'm saying? Mother's Day just passed. How many of y'all feeling, we like 3 days, 2 days after Mother's Day? Anybody having Mother's Day remorse? Did any of you spend too much money on Mother's Day this year? Did you feel like you didn't spend enough money this year? Did you not put enough thought into it? Or did you make the mistake that millions of men made this year? What mistake is that? Buying the gift for your ex or your ex that's a baby mama. I talked about this on IG Live the other day, and I asked the question, is it out of pocket to buy your ex, which is your child's mother, or an ex that had kids and you was, in those kids' life. Yeah, you was there with the kids. Is it out of pocket? And I got a lot of mixed reviews. I want to know, what do y'all think? If you're in a new relationship as a man, can you buy your baby mom, ex-wife, a Mother's Day gift? Is that out of pocket, disrespectful? I'm not gonna lie. Me and my lady had to talk about it, and she said her and all her friends told me that it is the utmost disrespect, which I don't understand it to be disrespectful, because I also feel like it matters to me how much money we talk about, what kind of gift we talking about. My lady's so crazy. She ain't even cool with the the card. Let's say it's like a card, and see, everything I said gonna sound crazy to y'all, because I was like, what about a card, flower, or a teddy bear, or some shit, or something like that, and immediately they all said that's too close to what you get for Valentine's Day. And I'm like, okay, what about just like some flowers? Because my thing is, that's what they advertise. Everybody got the flowers, the card. Boom. My kid ain't got no money to go buy no gift. So, hey, let me give her $20, $30. Go get mama something. A best mom coffee mug or something. I don't know. And Gia said, why get him something? Well, because I would think that, you know what I'm saying? Especially if we ain't on no bad terms. We ain't beefing or nothing. She said, tell him to make him something. Draw something is crazy. You know why? But you know why I could never say that, G? Because I've talked so recklessly about the macaroni tie era, where they used to make us stuff for Father's Day, that I couldn't do that. And I never really thought it was a thing, honestly, me getting my ex or my baby mama something for Mother's Day. She is the mother. Now, if she got a dude, nah, I ain't gonna cross that line. But if she don't, but then it got crazy because she was like, but if she don't and you do, that's a slight to her. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Was I out of pocket for even thinking that was cool? Cause I got a homegirl and she be buying her baby daddy $400-$500 bottles of cologne. And she got a man and everything. They finna get married and everything. And allegedly he know. Allegedly, I don't know. But allegedly he know. Would you be cool with your significant other getting a Mother's Day gift from her baby daddy? Yeah, true indeed. Someone wouldn't. Gia said, teach the child to celebrate their mom, and the mom know their kid didn't have money. That's what I told my homegirl. When I was like, I kind of get it, because it's like, depends. That's why I say it depends on the gift. A simple card, a mug or something from dollar store, Five Below, something like that. A little TJ Maxx button-up shirt or something. Something simple. Where it's more like you know the kids pick this out. I'm cool with but you gotta let the kids pick it, and it can't be over a certain price threshold. But when you show up on Father's Day or Mother's Day, and you got a $300-400 watch or $200 bottle of cologne, or you know when it got the Nike Tech suit with the Air Max to match, like I can't even take this in the house. And I say, who, Amore about this? Or KK about this? Come on, man. That's the same thing with the ladies, though. You can't just walk up in here with no bouquet of, and that's what made me think about it. Like, imagine if she walked in the house with a bouquet of flowers, like an edible arrangement, and then like a box or a bag from Dillard's with like a little crossbody or something in it. A little Coach wallet or something. Nothing major, wasn't no purse. Wasn't no big boy. It was a little Coach, little wallet, little, you know. And that was Lil Man's Mother's Day gift, but it came from, someone please call 911. And that's when it hit me. Okay, I get it. We not doing that. So this year, I understood in detail. I don't have a problem with it when it's coming from me. I definitely have a problem with it. If it was coming from outside the house, so therefore I had to forfeit. Bro. Am I tripping for forfeiting? Like, should I have still bought him or got him something? Like, bump what you talking about, man. I'm gonna make sure I'm at least give them some acknowledgement. Or is she tripping for not letting me get him a card? At least the card. The least I could have did was get him a card, right? Or is it over? You don't even celebrate or commemorate or acknowledge them on these days once you've moved on with somebody else, or they've moved on. I don't know. Just let me know. And what's a good amount? Because I was looking on my timeline of stories, and a lot of y'all was spending a pretty penny. And I salute y'all. You know what I'm saying? We did our thing. We did our big one this year, fellas. We can give us a round of applause, because I think we did. I was very thoroughly impressed with a lot of the thought and effort that went into it, or at least the amount. Because if you spend enough money, it's gonna look like, you know what I'm saying? You spend enough money, boy, and position on that bed the right way, it's gonna look like you put some thought into it. You know what I'm saying? What if I buy my son, mom, a $50 gift card to Five Birds, then I look her and the dude there on Facebook? Hey, you bought her the gift card. Now, if you look and they on Facebook, and then she showed a tab that was $48.74, and then she put the gift card that you got her signed Happy Mother's Day, Big Gino on there, and she put that in the little card holder to pay for it, I don't know. But you bought it for her. You can't tell her what to do with it. She wanted to take cuz out. On your, no. But that's just as bad as you buying her a purse for Mother's Day. And then you need that back. You can't say you need that back. The purse, the jewelry, all that kind of stuff you bought. You do know they wear that stuff on dates with other people. See, I used to be one of the ones that when we breaking up, give me my purse back, man. All of them. Give me purse, Pandora, the charms. Hey, you had that bracelet. I need all my charms back. Perfume, all that. If it ain't used, I need it back. Because what you not going to do is sit here and collect trinkets and beautification your whole little kit. You know what I mean? So now you just dolled up on my dime. After. No. You go get that mud purse you had before. You know the mud purse with the hand on it. Go get the mud purses. Go on back to that female Axe body spray. Yeah. You're going to be going looking like Coach and YSL bags and Chanel. What? No. You ain't blank. No. See, that's how I got. That's how I got. And I ain't realized that till I got old enough to start buying a lot of this stuff was you'll meet these women in the first couple of days when you see them, they got these bags and this and these shoes. All this, you know what I'm saying, nice high-end stuff. And you like, we be tricking ourselves like we have to live up to that. Like, oh, she used to getting Coach and Michael Kors and da-da-da-da. Like, I can't get her no Bath and Body Works. She used to YSL and Dolce & Gabbana. Them be gifts, man. I don't know how old I was. A couple years, I don't know. I was late 20s. Late. I was early 30s when I realized all this stuff that I come into the situation looking at what she got going on, what I think she got going on. Excuse me. And I'm like, dang, she like this, so I can't do this or buy this or take her here, do this. It's like, I mean, I can, but it's like, on the intro, you trying to show that you can at least, like, I can match it and exceed. I can match what you've been doing and then exceed expectations in some departments. That's the goal. When you first dating, when you first getting to know somebody, when you're trying to either move somebody out the way or get put in position. And even if ain't nobody there, you still know that you like in the love combine. You trying to show that you can perform on every aspect better than whoever else trying to get this slot. We be going in there thinking we got to do this and do that and do this and do that. Man, listen, it's the same thing. Them women be getting up, don't be gifts from over time. Them be souvenirs and trinkets collected through the stops of her life. And some of them don't even be stops. Some of them just be like offerings, love offerings, literally. Dudes putting their bid in. So I get it, because I definitely used to be one of the ones that I'm buying I'm spending a certain amount, not even it's not a certain amount, it's just I'm going to put, like, receiving gifts is not one of my love languages, but like giving gifts is, if that makes sense. So yeah, I would give, and I still do, give very nice gifts, whether it be mother-in-law, whoever. And I used to be one of the ones that I would load you down. Like 3-4 years, I done loaded you down with jewelry, all kind of stuff. And then when it's over, I used to be like, let me get that, take that. I need that. Let him buy you a nice purse. Let him buy you the bracelets and the charms and all that. Man, listen, man. Folks will be knowing how much this stuff be. And you be done drop thousands of dollars and then you just leave it on her. Just leave it there. No. That's how I used to think as a young man. And that's why my old lady probably feel like I can't buy no gifts, because she feel like I do too much. You can't do that. You can't show up like that. You're doing too much. But I want to know, are you putting a cap on what you spending on holidays like Mother's Day? Or do you just, you look at it like Valentine's Day? Because I think a lot of times, like a lot of us was looking at it like Valentine's Day this year. I don't know what it was about this year, but boy, y'all went crazy this year, man. And salute. I'm glad y'all got it to be doing it like that, because you got to have it to do it how a lot of y'all was doing it, man. But I need you to understand this, fellas. You will not see that same energy reciprocated next month. I need you to be okay with the fact that Father's Day is around the corner. And we not getting that back, fellas. So I just pray that everything you did, everything you bought, everything you spent your cash, rules, everything around me on, you really wanted to do that. And I hope you did it from a clear, conscious, good-hearted space. Because y'all know we don't get that same thing back, man. Y'all know we don't get the same love back. I don't think, like we were talking about in the beginning, I don't think none of my kids' moms ever got me anything, not even a macaroni tie or a card written by hand after we wasn't dealing no more. That's what I'm saying. We be going too hard. We doing too much. We'll sit here and be in a whole argument with our current lady about buying our ex. We got a kid with something. Well, half of us won't even going that hard to buy them nothing when we was with them. You want to arguing and fussing about, I'm going to buy you something. But we sitting here arguing, me and my partner both having the same conversation. We arguing with our old ladies about why it's childish or petty of them not to be okay with us buying our ex something. Because that's my baby mom. She ain't thinking about your ass, though. Come baby daddy time, Father's Day time. Yeah, that's what we do here. We're going to rewrite some of these laws or some of these principles that we be on, man. We're going to just take a glance at some of this stuff that we really be holding up to the sky, like cherishing so much, man. The Black Pope. Man, that man look like John B., man. You say one more time. The Black Pope. Y'all ain't even Catholic. And y'all happy about cuz being the Pope? Talking about he black because his mama? Man, stop, man. And if you ain't Catholic, it don't even matter. Diddy ain't guilty of doing nothing but just being lit, man. Too lit. Too freaky. But y'all done already killed the man's reputation. If anything, I think Diddy should just be let out, and then it's gonna be harder for him to get back to the same height of glory than whatever y'all could do with that jail thing, because he got enough money. I don't care what y'all take and strike and all that. He got enough money, influence still to where he can, he got the kind of money he'll turn in there to a party. That's all I'm trying to tell you. And last but not least, need y'all to hit that like, share, comment, subscribe button, man. If y'all ain't subscribed on YouTube, man, make sure y'all subscribe to The Real Hustle Simmons. HUSSLE, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Tap in Nationwide Sound Radio each and every Tuesday, 6 o'clock. Shout out to our sponsors, Nationwide Sound, Ticket Masters. You dig what I'm saying? I know this is a different listening experience to y'all who listen to us on the radio, but that's because y'all are hearing us on the live stream as we live stream. So we're going to find a way. I'm working on the kinks to seamlessly blend. You know what I'm saying? I want to seamlessly blend the two. But appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Show me love, man. Until next week, next Tuesday, same place, same time. It's your boy Hustle Simmons, a.k.a. Young Hirsch, a.k.a. Hunter Hirsch, a.k.a. your baby mama's favorite baby daddy. If I didn't get a chance to tell you Sunday, happy Mother's Day, man. Hey, we out. Get in.